Hello everyone. We're going to talk about project procurement management. This is one of the project management knowledge areas and includes tasks from process groups such as planning, executing, monitoring, and controlling. In the next presentation, we are going to find what planned procurement management is, how to conduct procurement, and how to control procurement activities. Project procurement management includes the processes for purchase or acquire products, services, or other results from external sources. These processes require to develop agreements such as contracts, purchase orders, or service level agreements. For purchasing or for creating these contracts and service level agreements, we need to take into account some key concepts that are going to affect the process. These key concepts include legal obligations and penalties, the responsibilities that the buyer and seller should have, the terms and conditions that this agreement or contract should have, and the deliverables and results that are expected. As technology advances, trends and emerging practices are being important here. One of these is the Building Information Model software, BIM, that is used to improve the details that the agreements should contain. We have to take into account some risk management information in these contracts. For example, some contracts or some agreements you can find information where the buyer will be required to assess some risks that the contractors do not have control over. Other thing that is changing is the logistics and supply chain that this is being included in these contracts and agreements as well. Uh, because each project is unique and different, we need to tailor this project depending on the nature of the project, the complexity, the location, the regulations, governance, and different other factors that are going to affect our project. For example, adaptive projects tends to use a master service agreement where buyer and seller share risks and is and this helps them to be available and allowed to change during the project without impacting the overall contract.
Now I'm going to discuss about plant procurement management plan. So it includes inputs, tools and techniques and outputs. In inputs, there is a project charter. Charter is nothing but a document that outlines the purpose, goals, scope, stakeholder, and the timeline for the project. Second is a plan, procurement management, business. Documents refers to various documents, forms that are used to manage procurement activity in the relationship between vendor and suppliers. Project management plan is a formal document that outlines how a project will be planned, executed, monitored, and controlled. Project document refers to various documents that are created, used throughout the project life cycle. Enterprises environment factors are refers to the internal and external environment factors that can influence the project's success. Organizational process assist are the process, policies, procedure, and the knowledge bases that organization has developed over the time. Here, now we are going to discuss about the tools and techniques. So, expert judgment is a valuable source of information that a project manager often relay to make informed decisions. Data gathering is nothing but a process of collecting, compiling the information from various sources to uh, to make decisions. Market research is a process of collecting, analyzing data about the market, competitors, and the customer to inform business decisions. Data analysis is a process of inspecting, cleaning, transforming, modeling data to uncover useless or useful information. Make or buy analysis is a process used by a project team to evaluate whether it is more advantageous to produce a product in in-house or to buy from external source. Source selection. Source selection analysis is a process used by the project teams to evaluate and select the best supplier or a vendor to provide goods or services for the project. Meetings are the common communication tool used in the project management to discuss project progress, resolve issues, make decisions. Now we are going to discuss about the outputs. In outputs, procurement management plan is a document that outlines how a procurement will be managed for a specific project. Procurement strategy is a high-level plan that outlines the approach to be taken for procurement activities for a specific project or organization. Bid document. Bid document or the document that are prepared and sent to potential supplier or contractor as a part of procurement process. Procurement statement of work is a document that outlines the scope of work to be performed by the supplier or contractor in the procurement contract. Source selection criteria are the factors that are used to evaluate and select the supplier or a contractor during the procurement process. Make or buy decision is a process of determining whether to uh, buy a product or to make a product in service or in-house or purchase a product from external supplier. Independent cost estimate are the estimates of expected cost of the project that are prepared by external sources. Change requests are the formal request to modify a project scope, schedule, budget, cost, and how much time it is going to take. Project documents are the updates, changes made to project documents throughout the project life cycle. Organizational process assist. Updates are the changes made to organizational internal processes, policies, procedures, and knowledge bases. This is all about the plan, procurement, management, planning.
Conduct procurement is a process which is divided into three parts. First is to getting responses from the sellers. Second is selecting the seller, and third is awarding the contract to the seller. It happens on a periodic basis as per the needs of the project. Uh, it has been divided into three components: inputs, tools, and techniques, and outputs. Inputs covers the project management plan, which has scope management plan, risk management plan, project procurement plan, communication plan, configuration plan, and the budget. Second is the project documents. Project documents covers the lesson learned register as well as the risk management and the stakeholders register. Seller proposal where the seller sells the proposal to the buyer, enterprise environment plan, environment factors such as talking to the SMEs as well as the mainstream industries, industrial experts such as engineers, designers, documentations experts, as well as supply chain management, organization process assets governs any organization policies, financial policies, and the criteria which are aligned with the expert judgment, where tools and techniques comes into the picture with evaluating the proposal, advertising to the mainstream users or the prospects of the project. Bidder conferences where the meeting between the seller and the buyer happened. Data analysis which considers the the data which are relevant for the project. Proposal evaluations is done on the basis of the data evaluation. uh, Interpersonal and team skills with aligning to negotiation with how the team is performing the work with aligning with each other. Then the selection of the sellers takes place with the expert judgment. Agreements are signed with while having the bidder conferences. That meeting has been done. Change requests are aligned with the data analysis, where any change or a sudden change has been forecasted for the future prospect. Project management plan update depends on the on any changes that needs to be done, or any previous or pre-learned data has been come to the picture. Project document updates aligns with the agreement signed with the response to the seller and the buyer's proposal. Organizational process assets are considered with uh, any pre-approved seller which has a good condition, both a good and a bad condition. Yeah, that's it from my side.
Good day, everyone. I will discuss control procurement, which is a management process that manages procurement relationships and makes necessary adjustments to ensure project objectives are met. Inputs include project management, plan agreement, work performance data, etc. Tools and techniques include expert judgment, data analysis, inspections, and audits. Output includes closed procurements, project documentation updates, and organizational process assets update. For example, in a construction company, controlled procurement could involve managing the performance of a subcontractor responsible for installing devices and windows. The project team might use earned value analysis and inspections to ensure quality work on time and on budget. In an IT project, control procurement could involve managing a software vendor's performance and using audits and trend analysis to ensure compliance and identify risk and opportunities. Thank you.